We're driving home. Thought I'd do a little live stream. I'm probably going to be on here for about an hour. Driving home. We are currently in Monroeville. There's Brody LinkedIn. Some famous TikToker, in the car industry, worked there. Russ Flips Whips. I met him one time. Still dude. People are now coming on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Put on my seatbelt so it doesn't keep dinging. But we're driving home. It's a little live stream. I am tired. I am filled with food. I just drove back from Youngstown, Ohio. I went to a friend's family barbecue. And when I tell you, I haven't eaten that much barbecue in so long. It felt like 4th of July in May. Now, let's not be talking like that right now. But yeah, we're gonna drive home. I may swing by a Sheets or something. The sunset's kind of pretty. What's this guy doing? Okay. No problem. I was flashing my high beams at him. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to clean my window, which I don't think that really did it justice at all. Did a little bit. Not really so much in the cameras. It's still kind of dirty. That might honestly be on the inside dirty. Ah, no, that's the outside. I guess my windshield wipers just suck. But I really want to try it be clear. Maybe if I move the mount over a little bit, it'll be a little bit more clear. Let's try this way. There we go, that's a little bit better. This guy's going slow. One second, I can't fully look at the chat too much as I am merging onto the highway. Look at that cute little car in front of us. There we go. I wonder if I can get my phone stabilized a little better. Maybe. I guess. This phone mount absolutely sucks when it comes to mounting something. It's very wobbly. Beautiful, beautiful. That guy doesn't have his lights on. I can't read that giant message as I'm driving. No, if you're gonna send a giant message, I'm driving. I can't, like, read it and watch the highway. You gotta dumb it down. Passing channel 4 up here. You see the little tower. Pull over. I'm not doing that. There's not really a spot to pull over. Am I still friends with Patrick Neds? Yes. I actually just spoke to Patrick the other day. He's just really hard to plan something with. Because his schedule is very complex. And it doesn't help he lives an hour away from me. Pittsburgh's a crappy city. I have a love-hate relationship with this city. This erratic Jeep driver behind me. The other day, I almost got ran off the highway and had to chase this dude down. I cussed him out. Kind of wish I was doing a live stream, though. You know, there's this apartment building up here that's like, I've seen this building and driven past this building a million times over the last 25 years, but never once have I actually like tried to go in it, and I kind of want to. I know they're modded. I know that. I know they're nothing like crazy, but it's like one of those buildings where you like drive by it and it's like, I just want to ride the elevator in there. I've driven past this building for so many years. It's this apartment building on the hill. I think they're Schindler. I think they had like Adams or something. Or they were a Westinghouse before. I don't really know. But it's that one that's up on the hill right there on the right. I can't remember. It's like Norwood or Sherwood or something. Something Wood, I think. These are the Squirrel Hill tunnels. We don't go through these a lot. So this is a different change in scenery of tunnels. Honk the horn. With Austin Gale. I've met Austin before. Austin and I actually go way back. Have I met Diesel Lucy? That's a funny question. I'm a part of the museum team with him, yes. Heck, hold on. It's actually off my keychain right now. Have I met Andrew? Yes. And, hold on, where is it? Is it on my keyring? It should be. Yeah, it's right here. Here's the key to Andrew's house. Oh, hi, Alex. You're about to see a really crappy city once we make this corner. But it'll probably have like a pretty sunset. Yeah, pretty sunset, but a really crappy city. Let's see if I can stabilize it. You can actually see it. There we go. There's a parking garage over here to the right. There's Gen 3s in there, brand new. I've never been on them. The garage, I don't think is actually open yet. If it does look open right now, I'll go over there. But I don't think it is. One of the buildings over there is also the building where Adam Lobo got, like, the FBI called on him for something. He has Ring doorbell footage of just, like, them showing up at his front door, and it's kind of like the funniest thing. Like, it's scary, but like the FBI shows up at your front door, but at the same time, it's like really funny. I saw a really long message. You'll be coming into Pittsburgh on July 19th. Well, July 19th is the day that I leave town. There's the Allegheny County Jail in front of us. I was there one time. I give it like a 7 out of like 90 experience. It was awful. I don't recommend it. If a moderator can review the chat, I don't know what's going on. We're about to steal the stadium, so just come over here. Drive through downtown. Now we're about to go through another tunnel. This is the tunnel that I basically go through every single day. I do eventually plan to come to Boston. Within the next year, hopefully. There's several trips on my agenda that I have to make this year. Do I pay tolls in Pennsylvania if I go on the toll roads? But it's not like Philadelphia where I go on the highway anytime at the toll. I experienced that for the first time like 2 weeks ago, and that was wild. I met up with Colin on multiple occasions. Colin was down here for my birthday, actually. Colin and I actually got really drunk together. Yeah, it's dark here. Well, it's like 9 o'clock-ish. I think it's a little past 9. Well, I don't want to be pulled over by a cop in my live stream. That wouldn't be good. If I did get pulled over by a cop in my live streams, I would hope y'all will be sending donations to pay the ticket. I don't know when the next time I'll be in Philadelphia is, and I will not be doing meetups if I go to Philadelphia. The amount of DMs I got the day that everyone found out I was in Philadelphia. Oh, can we meet up? Yeah, no, that's not how that works. I would assume the White House has their own elevator service guys. I don't know why we're going 40. I have that weird feeling that's my friend Austin. I don't think it is though. crosswalks. I can't entirely read it. I'm driving. It's a wild mic. See how far I live technically. We're actually doing good timing actually. For us being in Monroeville only 20 minutes ago, it's kind of impressive that I'm already in Craigie. And I just been cruising the speed limit. Actually, I shouldn't say the speed limit, because PA has really stupid speed limits, and technically I'm on a 55, but I'm going 75. But I'm going with the flow of traffic. CJ. I like CJ. I like CJ Anderson. Cool. I might stop on the sheets up here and grab a drink. I'm kind of thirsty. Yeah, see, 55 speed limit? No one ever does that. Everyone you see in frame right now, including myself, is going 70 plus. Let's see, my camera's like, I don't know, my camera, my windshield is really dirty. I mean, it kind of clean at the gas station, but it just looks really blurry. But I know it's not. Like now, there it doesn't look as blurry. That actually looks kind of clean. You know, I'm always at the Sheets getting a drink. They should like just start giving me free drinks. Actually, a lot of people here right now. spot. Right here. The car that's right next to me. Where was the car that was here the other day? Next to me. Okay, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Got my drink. Alrighty, now we carefully back out of here as they're doing construction and the guy parks like an idiot. But a month from tomorrow, I leave for Chicago. Go for a work. Well, it's partial work trip, partial vacation. I'm going to a concert, but at the same time, the people who run the festival, I work with. Not work with, like partner with. So it's still technically a write-off. No, I won't be seeing Jason. I actually have no plans to see Jason. I kind of need to make plans with him. But he's like really busy. Like, I've been trying to call him on the phone. Because me and Jason talk like every single day. But, he's been really busy with his job and stuff. His job, his life, his bird. Oh yes, Mike, at some point I do need to see you. But I need to make like a dedicated elevator trip. Because the last several times I've been to Chicago, It has not been dedicated for elevators. I'm not going to go and classify what Jason does for work. He has a job and he makes money. That's his business. Have I ever been to New York City? Yes. Yes, I have. Okay, buddy. I've been to Times Square. I was trying to be haggled by immigrants in Times Square. Have I met Justin? Yes. Am I a fan of Justin? No. Do I think Justin's an asshole? Yes. I believe Justin is an entitled person who only cares about himself. But that's a different topic. Hence why that New York City trip was a very toxic and changed my perspective on people. And I will never ever do a elevator vacation extravaganza, elocation, or whatever they called it, ever again. It is the stupidest thing. It's just Stamstar getting really high, Justin and Tyler waking up at 6 a.m. to ride every elevator imaginable, and getting mad when they don't ride a Dover Impulse, mainly Justin, and bullying. That's all that it is. Oh, someone got pulled over by the po-po up here. Ah, good old Dover Impulse. No, this one's just a drive. Mainly because I'm tired and I have to go car shopping tomorrow. I gotta be up early. I was supposed to go into work because we have our Sunset Sundays going on right now. But, ooh, that guy pulled over on a bike. But I told my partner, I was like, I'm passing on tonight. I said, it's kind of chilly anyway. I don't think the roof's going to be busy. Because if I go down, I'm out until 2 in the morning, and I really don't want to be out until 2 in the morning. Because I was out till 4 in the morning last night. Well, no, I'm still waiting on that check. But I'm going to go test drive a couple cars. But my buddy got into an accident on the way back from Philadelphia. And he needs help buying a car. He knows what car he's going to buy. He just wants me to go down and negotiate for him. So I'm going to basically just work his car deal. And basically just tell the sales guy, like, no, this is what he wants. And if he doesn't get it, we're walking. So do you guys want to see an elevator? We'll ride one elevator, actually. I got some time. Yeah, you can go around me, buddy. I turned on my turn signal. We'll go ride an elevator for you guys. There's a little garage elevator here in South Point. Yeah, there's a little Kone in Cannonsburg here. We can go take a ride on. This is the South Point corporate complex. These are a lot of like corporate offices. Corporate Drive kind of makes sense. My mom actually works over here. Now. No fighting in the chat. If a moderator can please take a look at that. I believe I still have one in here. This is South Point Country Club. You know, I'm a member, but like I don't go. Well, I shouldn't say I'm a member. My family's a member, and I'm a guest on their pass. I can go at any time if I want to. Same with my brother. I think there's a Schindler in there. But like, I'm not much of a golfer. Like, I can golf. I have played golf. I played on this green before. But I'm not like a golf advocate, if you know what I'm trying to say. I mainly would go to the country club with my parents for like dinners and stuff. My stepdad goes a lot. He'll always be down here. We're gonna come down and ride the Kone Eco Disc. That's down here. There's a couple Kones in Cannonsburg, actually. We're now driving on the lake. Yeah, no, I'm once I pull over here, I'm reading the chat. If there's arguing and stuff going on, people will be putting timeouts. And when it's done by me, you know I'm not playing around. This is a family-friendly live stream. No bullying. Take that off this. You get one strike. If not, you're completely blocked from a live stream for a week. Alright, we're gonna ride a Kone. We'll make sure everyone's happy. Am I in the bowling? I don't mind bowling. I go bowling with friends every here and there. You know, this is where my Chevy, I was driving my Chevy, and this is where I realized that it kind of died. It was in this parking lot right over here where this bank is. Because I pulled up in here to go to the PNC Bank, and it started making that noise. And I was like, that doesn't sound good. Then it started this whistle whining noise. I was like, oh no. So this was like kind of like the last spot I ever like drove my Chevy before it died. Oh, now turn down Main Street. All-Star Grill right here. I took Gustav here when he was in town. And it was Gustav and Julie, and they loved it. But they were very shocked by the portions of the food as they're Europeans, they're not fat Americans like us. So it was very entertaining to see. I hope there's no like security or anything here. I don't think there is. If not, like, I'm on a live stream from a YouTube channel on elevators, and they wanted to see one, and I knew this garage had one I could just walk into. So, you know, I don't even care. We're just gonna park in the handicap spot right here. I'm only gonna be like a minute. I'm gonna be like a minute. Look at that. Ooh. Kone controller. Interesting. But that's what we're not here to see. We are here to see said Kone. It's actually upstairs. Need a fire alarm panel. This elevator doesn't really get used that much. And since we're in an empty garage, thumbs up for another ride, or thumbs down and we go home? Shall we take another ride? I think we'll take another ride. Door close button doesn't work. Oh, cancel lights up too. And the door controls. Alrighty. That's a Kone here in South Point. See, we were so quick, I didn't even lock my car. Alrighty. Let me plug it in. Back on the mount. There we go. Yeah, this one doesn't have a voice. It might, honestly. It might just not be enabled. Because I feel like a lot of these, like, talking elevators, I feel like that's something that's, like, just programmed. That's not really something that's, like, oh, it's like a part, like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's maybe just be turned off. Because they have basically similar Kones in the office building here, except they have nicer cabs. And they don't talk either. And they go 6 or 7 floors. Oh, we're gonna whip. There we go. Put on my seatbelt. what do I do for a living? I run a media company and a studio, and I'm a co-owner of a college bar. Ooh, bless me. There's a car. There we go. There's another one of those South Point directories that, honestly, there's nothing even on the other side of that sign. It's literally just a place where cops hide. That's what I've always noticed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It says no turn on red, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That little trestle bridge right there, it kind of goes to that water treatment facility to the right, but it used to go to an abandoned mental hospital top of the hill for children. Actually, something smells really bad. It's probably this water treatment plant. Any Gen 2s? And some of the hotels up in South Point there's a couple, yeah. There's a couple Gen 2s up there in some of the office buildings, too. I've been on a couple of them. But, like, down here in actual Cannonsburg, there's not really any elevators. Like, there's a couple. Like, there's a little hydro in the library. There was a really old Otis manual in one of the old antique stores down here. I believe it used to be like a supermarket back in the day. Or like a department store. It's currently being gutted, and it's probably going to be ripped out. There's actually a really old video of it on my channel, probably about 10 years ago. There's also a gated Houghton in this town that I've been trying to get on for the last 20 years. The building's got abandoned, and now there's like little like private, like independently owned apartments in there. There's probably only like 3 or 4 units, but I've never been able to get on it. I've tried tailgating, and it's impossible. You can't do it. But that's really, I don't really know any other like elevators in Cannonsburg. Or actually, no, that's a lie. There's a senior high-rise. They have Otis. I rode them a long time ago. The middle school, which is now no longer a middle school. What are you? There we go. They had an old Houghton, got modded by Dover, and a couple other mods by Dover. South Central has a Schindler HT. When I went there in the kindergarten, I remember it being low pitched. I don't think it's low pitched anymore. The municipal building here is a Dover, old Dover Impulse DMC. Actually, that would be a ThyssenKrupp. That's actually a TAC controller. There's a couple elevators in this town. The Shop and Save down here is a Dover Impulse, old DMC. Trying to think off the top of my head. At least in like downtown Oh, there's a Kone it's like a behavioral health, but like I never been on it, but records show it's a Kone. But then it's also like there's a cafe on the second floor, but the one time I went to go ride it, like the door was locked, but it said the cafe was open. But you had to like buzz in or something, and it was something really weird. I didn't even bother. Is that one of those Cybertrucks? No. But I am going to flip my camera back around just because I don't want you guys knowing like exactly where I live, because I do respect my privacy. But yes, I gotta get up, not early tomorrow, but I gotta call my friend Ian to figure out what exactly I'm gonna do. Do I want a Tesla? I wouldn't mind owning a Tesla. Like, I've owned electric before. I had an Aria when I worked for Nissan. I like that car. I love that car, actually. That was a really nice car. I would actually buy another Aria. I would probably lease it, though. That'd probably just be like the car I would use to just drive to work and just a little bit around town. That's really it. I wouldn't use that for long trips or anything like that. We'll just like go around car. Maybe once I'm in a little bit better of a financial state, I would lease one, because they lease for like, Tesla was doing like a promotional lease program for like a base Model 3. I think it was for like $199, which honestly is very cheap. Very cheap. And I wouldn't need anything like fancy or special or anything. It's just a car. Okay, why are you going so slow? I'm going around you. What did it say? At least it was for a while. I don't know what you mean by that. Last time trucks in Cleveland. Oh, I was saying, I don't mind the Cybertrucks. People think they're ugly, but I'm just like, they kind of look cool. I've driven one before, and I don't mind them. My friend Damar has one. He let me drive his. Alrighty. Pulling into parking spot in apartment complex. There we go. Alrighty, guys. Well, I just got home. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. But I thank you guys for tuning in and watching me for a little bit. Drove home. Went and not too far out of the way. A little detoured around an elevator for you guys. But I'm upstairs and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. And hopefully go buy a car in the morning. But peace out, guys. Make sure to subscribe. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm being cringy now. Okay, good night, guys.